So I'm here with Dr. Torres, who's one of our board members here at Shepherd's Hope and also one of the leaders from Nemours who really makes our back to school program happen. So Dr. Torres, could you tell us why annual physicals are so important for the kiddos?
Well, it's so important every year that they get checked out and confirm that they're healthy before school starts. And especially this year with the pandemic, we want to make sure that they're getting off to a good start.
Thank you. How about those immunizations? Why should people get an immunization?
Immunizations prevent disease, and as soon as there's a vaccine for COVID, I'm sure a lot of folks are going to get that, but they can't neglect the other vaccines. Kids have to have their vaccines before they go to school so they don't spread disease.
Now, a lot of families are choosing the Launched Ed, which is kind of an at-home, follow what happens at school program or virtual. Some have to send their kids back to school for developmental or for just better education reasons for their child. What would you recommend to those families that are sending their kids back to school for prevention?
Well, that they follow the CDC guidelines. They maintain social distancing, they wear masks as much as they can, and that they use good hand hygiene, washing their hands often, and that the schools disinfect everything so that the kids have the best opportunity to avoid getting sick.
Great. And even if they're going to be virtually or on the Launched Ed program, they should still get their physicals and their immunizations because we don't know when we're going back to school.
Absolutely right. They need to be checked out and have all their immunizations up to date. You just never know.
Right. Sports physicals.
Yes.
Now band is requiring a sports physical in addition to the other sports physicals. Sports are happening through schools and some are delayed, but they are going to happen. So same thing, right? They should get those physicals as soon as possible to make sure they are all set.
You bet. They need to get those physicals done just to be sure that they're ready to play a sport and that there's no reason that they shouldn't.
So any tips for teaching little kids how to wash their hands properly? Are there any little tools that
I think
you
you
use?
just got to make it a part of their routine, make it as fun as you can, sing a song, but make sure they do it together and that everyone has to do it and the teacher sets the example.